As Life said, even my updates have updates. So, here we are with an update to the whole 78 transferring situation. I actually found a turntable that will do the job perfectly fine. It actually has a Shure cartridge and a Shure stylus in it that's actually a full 3mm stylus for 78s. What this is a BSR clone made by Glenburn. I'd guess it's from the 70s, but it's by the woodwork. It actually has some suspension to it, which is good. Unlike the BSR that I had before. I have the 33 needle taped to it there. Now, there's certain things about this that make it a little bit better than the BSRs that I've used. Let me move that out of the way. I think some BSRs actually had the raising and lowering mechanism there. You can select between 12-inch, 10-inch, and 7-inch discs. Most 78s are 10, so I leave it on there. There's an anti-skating adjustment, and there's also a weight adjustment on the tone arm right there, with a really helpful indicator. So, it's a BSR clone that has a little bit more to offer, and it's idler drive and has all 3 speeds: 78, 45, and 33. And I'll be using this for the 78s. And in addition to that, I'm going to be using this little Pile preamp. This little Pile Pro phono preamp that I got for like $30 on Amazon a couple of years ago. It's perfect for jobs like this, where all you really need to do is just amplify it and feed it into the computer. So I'm going to be using that, and of course the grounding wire is attached to it, as you can see there. And I'll be feeding that into this computer. You saw the software I'm using earlier. I'm going to be using Nero Wave Editor to bring it into the computer and to clean up the some of the noise on the record in a way that does not intrude upon the sound. Then after that, I'll probably bring it into Adobe Audition, equalize it, and then export it again, and it should be done. Once that's done, I can have digital copies of the records that I have. Have them on my iPod, stick them on some CDs, do whatever you want with them. I'll probably just put them on my iPod and listen to them in the car or something. So that's one way to get 78s in your car. But that's just a small update on how I'm going to be transferring the 78s. I found a much better solution than using the headphone jack out of that Sears all-in-one stereo. This is a much better thing. So this is also another borrowed turntable from the record store. Who knows? I might buy it if it's good enough. I'm not buying the Emerson, though. That Emerson... It turns out the Emerson has a ceramic cartridge, and ceramic cartridges do not like the line input of at least the sound card I'm using. So, there you have it. This is just an update on that whole situation, and the turntable I'm using in replacement of both the other two to get this task accomplished. Alright, we're going to be using the same record to demonstrate it again. You're not going to be able to hear it, but you'll be able to see it. Blue Ramble, Duke Ellington and his orchestra. As Life pointed out, the 78 discography website, or whatever the hell it's called, says that this record is from 1932, so there you have it. The changer functionality does work, kind of. I'll see if I can make it work. There, it's spinning now. Let's do auto and see if I can make it work. It works. See, that's the problem. It goes to stop for some reason. Then you have to start the mechanism again. Then it likes to stop again. And then it just stops. So what you have to do, something's screwed up in the changing mechanism. So what you have to do is turn the changer off, hit auto, then it'll start playing. Then you have to put the changer back down for it to return the tone arm back. So let's move this towards the end of the record here. There we go. See? Returning works, but advancing with the changing arm down does not work. But that's okay for the purpose of 78s, because I'm just going to be doing individual records anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So this is the turntable I'm going to be using. Its build quality is a little bit questionable, but the sound you get out of it's really good because of that Shure cartridge in there. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good one, everybody. Ciao.